Quantum computers will solve everything in 20 years. Maybe. Just hang on. Really. Any day now. Welcome to quantum computing, where the math is confusing, the promises are massive, and the actual results, well, let's just say Schrodinger's cat has better odds. Today, we're tearing into the shiny, tangled mess that is quantum hype. Spoiler, it involves a lot of potential and not a lot of working products. Quantum computing sounds like sci-fi, and for decades, it pretty much was. But now, every tech company, from IBM to Google to that weird startup in a basement, says they're building the future.
The way of the future.
Supposedly, these magical machines will cure cancer, break encryption, and probably find your soulmate too. But behind the marketing, a whole lot of maybe. So let's rewind. What even is a quantum computer, and why is everyone losing their minds over it? First, normal computers use bits, ones and zeros, on or off, binary. Quantum computers use qubits, which can be 1 and 0 at the same time, kind of. Thanks to quantum superposition, a qubit can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This means quantum computers can, in theory, process many possibilities at once. Also, there's entanglement. Qubits can be linked so that changing one affects the other instantly. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, which is scientists speak for, "What the hell is this?" Together, superposition and entanglement give quantum computers their theoretical muscle. They could solve problems classical computers would take millennia to crunch, like simulating molecules or cracking encryption, in theory. The catch? It's all insanely fragile. Quantum computing isn't new. The idea has been floating around since the 1980s. Physicist Richard Feynman said, "If you want to simulate nature, you better use quantum mechanics." Smart guy. But theory is one thing, building a working machine is another. IBM built early quantum devices in the 90s, but they were more lab experiment than laptop replacement. Then came the 2000s, when companies like D-Wave promised quantum breakthroughs. Spoiler, they didn't quite deliver. In 2019, Google claimed it achieved quantum supremacy, solving a problem faster than any classical computer could. Except the problem was made up. And later, IBM said their regular supercomputer could do it too, just slower, which is like winning a race against yourself and calling it historic. Today, dozens of companies are in the game. IBM, Google, Rigetti, IonQ, and 100 startups using words like revolutionary and disruptive, while demoing machines that need to be cooled to near absolute zero to function. You know, very practical. So why the hype? Money. Lots of it. Governments and investors are pouring billions into quantum tech because if it works, it changes everything. Faster drug discovery, unbreakable encryption, optimized supply chains, solving traffic problems, maybe even good airline food. Who knows? But here's the thing. Most current quantum computers have less computational power than your grandma's flip phone. They suffer from decoherence, a fancy word for qubits stop working when you breathe on them. Error correction is a nightmare. And scaling to useful numbers of qubits, we're not close. That hasn't stopped companies from announcing breakthroughs like, "We added 3 more qubits," and getting millions in funding. It's the Theranos model, but with more physics and fewer lawsuits, so far. Also, quantum advantage, the moment quantum beats classical at real-world tasks, still hasn't truly arrived. We keep hearing it's 5 to 10 years away, for the past 25 years. Look, quantum computing is real. The science is solid. The potential is mind-blowing. But potential doesn't power your phone or run Fortnite. The real breakthroughs might still be decades away. Still, progress is happening. IBM now offers cloud-based quantum computing platforms. Researchers are improving coherence times, error correction, and gate fidelity. Translation: the machines are slowly sucking less. But don't expect to buy a quantum laptop anytime soon. Or ever. Quantum computers won't replace classical ones. They'll supplement them for specific tasks, like cracking RSA encryption or simulating quantum chemistry, not for editing TikToks. So yes, quantum computing is the real deal, just not today or tomorrow. Probably not next year either, but eventually, maybe, probably, hopefully. Quantum computing is like fusion energy, always 20 years away. But that doesn't mean it's fake. It just means science is hard and progress is slow. If it pays off, it could reshape computing, science, and security. But right now, it's mostly great PowerPoints and cool press releases. So the next time you hear, "quantum computers will change everything," just add "eventually" in your head. and maybe roll your eyes a little. That's the truth behind quantum computing. Real, exciting, and deeply overhyped. If you liked this reality check, hit that like button before it decoheres. Subscribe for more tech takedowns, from blockchain blunders to AI hallucinations. Drop a comment. When do you think quantum advantage is coming? 2030? 2050? Never? Until next time, stay skeptical, stay curious, and remember, just because it has quantum in the name doesn't mean it works.